It is Thursday, the 31st of January. Waiting for Glenda Irvin to come to work. 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month, 120 hours a year. People get paid for showing up to work late because they are allowed to do so. It is 8:40. Waiting for Glenda. Alright, just for the record, the magistrate court had court today. Glenda did show up to work on time, believe it or not. But it's obvious. The day starts at 8 and ends at 5 for all county employees. This woman is time and time again. When there's no court, she comes and goes as she pleases. Something needs to be done about this woman. She's a liability. She's overweight, she's out of shape, and one of these days she's going to collapse. She comes to work whenever she wants to. It's the 31st of January, 2008. It is February 1st. You're seeing that Z71, that's the district attorney. Gentleman gets out, comes to work. He seems like an impressive young man. Waiting on for our little lady in the white Mercedes. It's my understanding, 8 to 5 for all county employees. These people don't show up unless there's court going on. It's February 1st. It's 5 till 9. District attorney employee going into office. It's right at the 9 o'clock hour. 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month, 120 hours a year. These people don't come to work until they have to. If there's no court in session, they don't show up. For the record, it's February 1st and Glenda Irvin was at her office. Her car was at her office. I mean, she did get to work on time. February 1st, 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month, 120 hours a year. I've never seen such gross mismanagement, but today on February 1st, Glenda Irvin was at work when I went by at 8:25. I don't know exactly what time she went there, but she got there. Clerk of court coming to work. I like this individual. He's young, he's motivated. About 3 minutes after 9, February 1st. Clerk of court right there, walking in with a hat on. Shows up February 1st, 8 minutes after 9. Okay, for the record, the gentleman that works at the magistrate court's office, you see him, I don't know what he does, but he comes in. It is 10 minutes after 9, February 1st. I don't know if he's on a salary or what. 10 minutes after 9, February 1st. I've seen him down there at the magistrate court's office. These people seem to come to work anytime they want to. 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month, 120 hours a year. A bunch of these employees, they do this because they can do it and get away with it. This is this is what's wrong with the system. This is what I'm talking about right here. It is February 1st, 15 after 9, and here she comes bebopping into work. The white Mercedes. She works at the district attorney's office. This woman comes to work anytime she wants to. This is wrong. 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month, 120 hours a year. These people get paid for not doing anything. They come to work whenever it's convenient for them. No hurry to get to work. No hurry whatsoever. It is 15 minutes after 9, 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month. No hurry whatsoever. She does it because she's allowed to do so. February 1st. It's 9:15. No hurry whatsoever. Look at this woman. There is a clock. 15 minutes after 9. And here she is. Coming to work. This is wrong. No hurry whatsoever. February 1st, 9:15, she bebops in the white Mercedes. She works at the district attorney's office. This woman should be terminated immediately. She is constantly late. When there's not court, these people don't show up to whenever they want to. Monday, February 4th, 8:30 on the courthouse clock. Let's see what time Glenda comes to work. There goes Glenda. 8:40 in the red Dodge Dakota. 40 minutes late. She's supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. This is what's wrong with the county government right now. Everybody comes to work whenever they want to. Here comes the blonde that works at the district attorney's office. This woman constantly comes to work whenever she wants to. It doesn't matter. She drives a white Mercedes. It is 3 minutes till 9. She is absolutely, this is the biggest waste I've ever seen. She comes and goes to work. She goes to lunch, goes home. Something needs to be done. This is crazy. 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month. I bet you on this woman's time card, she says she puts in 8 hours a day. 8 to 5, something of that nature. I don't know if she's salaried or what, but we need to take a good long look. The district attorney's office should be opened up at 8 o'clock and no later, and should be manned by those two women. These two girls come bebopping into work whenever the hell they want to. This is what happened in the tax office. The supervisor was not there. The person running the show was not there, and things get out of hand. This is why county government costs so much. For the record, it's January 4th. It's 1 minute till 9. And here she comes back in. She cannot find a parking spot. She cannot find a parking spot. Now look at her. She is absolutely in no hurry whatsoever. "30 minutes a day, lost time." I mean, 9 o'clock is not the time a Habersham County employee comes to work. It's 8 to 5. If they're salaried, tough. They should be here at 8 o'clock. That district attorney's office should be opened up at 8 o'clock. It's February 4th, 2008, and it's roughly right at 1 minute till 9. Let's see if she carried anything when she goes in to eat. She's in the white Mercedes. She just made a circle around the courthouse, and there she is. She's going to work. No hurry whatsoever. Something's wrong here, people. There's something wrong. It is February 4th. A piece of trash has been sitting there, and I'm going to see if it's still there. Look at that in front of the courthouse. It looks like a diaper. There's no telling. All the employees have walked by there. It's February 4th. That's disgusting. It's 1:53. It's February 4th. That piece of trash has been sitting there for 3 days. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I just want to see if anybody pick it up. I'm going to go up there and pick it up. It's 1:53 in the afternoon. It is February 7th at 8:46. Glenda Irvin is not at work yet. Neither is our Mercedes girl. Okay, just for the record, at 8:46 on February 6th, 8:46 on February 6th, the Mercedes girl, she came to work, and I passed her at Ray Sports and Spirits. She came to work. But Glenda, at 8:46, the Mercedes girl was coming through town, February 6th. February 6th at 9 o'clock, Glenda Irvin was not at work at that time. February 6th at 9 o'clock. And I'm sitting here at the courthouse. And right there goes the district attorney. Nice little man. It's 8:46, 8:47, 8:50, something like that. It is February 7th. It is 10 minutes after 9. Glenda Irvin is not at work yet. It's February 7th. The girl that works at the district attorney's office at February 7th was not at work also at 10 minutes after 9. Something's going on here. Either they're on vacation, or I don't know, but they just come to work whenever they want to. There's a courthouse clock, and neither one of them are at work. February 7th. I wonder what their time card says on this day. This is what's wrong. These people come to work whenever they feel like it. It's Friday, February 8th. Glenda Irvin just went by. I didn't have my camera ready, but it's 8:26. There's the courthouse clock right there. 8:26, and Glenda Irvin's just going to work. 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month, 120 hours a year. This woman is supposed to be at her office, at her workstation, at 8 o'clock. She is not an elected official. This woman is supposed to be there at 8 o'clock just like everybody else. She is defiant. Yesterday was the 7th, and she wasn't at work before 9 o'clock. I rode around just to make sure. Now, she might have been out, but on February 7th, she was not in her office at 9 o'clock in the morning. For the record, it is February 11th. It's 8:46. Glenda Irvin was at work when I came by. 8:46. February the 11th. It is Monday, February 11th. It was 9:15 when I went by the courthouse a few minutes ago, and the woman, the blonde that's riding the Mercedes, was not at work at that time. At 9:15, I went by the courthouse. I checked her parking lot. I didn't see her car. Now, she might have been hid somewhere, but she usually parks right out there, and she wasn't there. It's Monday, the 11th at 9:26. Glenda was at work, as surprised as I was, at 8:46, I believe, when it was. But she was at work. I don't know the exact time when she got there. But these two people come and go as they please. They're known to I don't know. It's Monday, February 11th, right at the 9:27 mark. There she goes. It's 5 minutes after 9. It is Tuesday. This woman bebops into work whenever she wants to. This woman is not an elected official. She works at the district attorney's office. She has just walked by. It's 5 after 9. 30 minutes a day, 2.5 hours a week, 10 hours a month, 120 hours a year. This woman's getting paid for showing up to work late. She is not an elected official. She's supposed to be in that office at 8 o'clock. I have never seen anything like it in my life. It is Tuesday the 12th of February at 7 minutes after 9. Ridiculous, totally ridiculous.